Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Gravity Forge. We're here just outside of Philadelphia, and we are getting ready for our second wave of our fourth qualifier. Our first athlete is getting ready to take up to the starting platform. Here's a quick look at the open course rules. 3-minute time limit. Top 15 men and women will move on to the finals round. And the scoring works. The last obstacle completed. Total fails and time. Those are your three determinations for the leaderboard, and athletes will be using the retry system. You must complete the obstacle to advance. If you fail, you'll go back to the start platform for that obstacle, and you will attempt it 3 times. I'm Chris Ganji, joined alongside Ryan Stratus. Strat, how you doing?
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Wave 2 getting ready to go. Things are ready to rock and roll here. We didn't have any clears in Wave 1. We are looking for some clears to move on. Top 15 will be moving on no matter what, though. We always like to see buzzers. Haven't had a chance to see the last obstacle on the men's side, and we had a handful of female athletes almost clear the course, just timed out on that final obstacle. And Mr. Swanson hyping up the crowd for the first runner of Wave 2, being the one to lead the charge is going to be Andi Rogow, coming out of Dexterity Depot. 16 years old, 5 years of ninja experience. Attacking the TikTok, back and forth, plenty of momentum built up. With a quick dismount, that's the way you want to attack that obstacle. No backswings if you can help it.
Yeah, now on to the honeycombs. A couple weird angles for this obstacle. She's got to get herself lined up. The next one is off at an angle, which makes the dismount just a little bit more tricky.
Yeah, we've seen some athletes come up short, but great collapse onto the platform. Had a few folks come up just shy. Having to repeat that whole lane can be pretty exhausting, but Andi trying to find the body position for the leap. And on to the corkscrew style skyhook maneuver known as the wizard staff. Matt Bradley welding that one to force the turnaround onto the skyhook. New style of a hold they have to work with. As Andi is going to be taking on now the tailspin. This is the one that was causing a lot of problems in Wave 1. But some good patience. Ooh, a little bit of a tweak there on the dismount. Hopefully the ankle is okay. Rule set for this is forward motion. Can't stop and try to shimmy it. So wherever it does stop, you got to walk that plank. Staying on the elevated steps. But it will start to get away from you as soon as you try to push in a certain direction. Third and final attempt for Andi. And kind of frozen out there, and the hop is going to be tough. So nice try, Andi. The tailspin has been the one that stops a lot of folks. Hopefully we'll see some more athletes be able to figure that one out throughout the day.
Lucas, our next athlete to step up to the starting line. Getting that last little bit of chalk. And here we go.
16 years old, 6 years of experience. Likes to work on making his own ninja obstacles and rigs with his dad in the backyard. Wherever else he can find some time. And, man, making some short work on that TikTok. Coming out of Strive Ninja Fitness. Good laches, keeping that technique lined up just right. Now it's all about finding the other side. Ooh, that was close. We got it locked in. No problem so far. Sub-minute to this point. It's a good pace. getting away from him. Got to go back. Finding the footing on the tailspin has been the name of the game. There it is. Nicely done. Able to dial it in. Just two tries, all Lucas needs. Here we go. Going to be testing that grip strength on that vertical limit ascent. Rotate it over. That's the forced move. A good turn of that lemon slice. On now to the orange and popping off real quick. Minute 40 to this point. Lucas has been flying through the course. And here's our first look of Wave 2 at the Ricochet. This one has a sloped ledge. Ooh, that right hand. Right on our side, left on his, almost peeled off. Gets the pullback, but not able to lock it in. You can see as that structure moves forward, it's going to hit. Be a bit of a jarring catch. Then they have to throw themselves backwards with a reverse grip. Try number 2. Lucas catches it again, but peels off. Third and final try. Mr. Shahnamian, come on with it, Lucas. Catches, no problem on the music notes. Back into it, catches, and get on out of there. You got time to take a look at the stomp off. We haven't seen this yet. It's a flying bar. Feet have to hit those music notes on the bottom to put the wedges in place for the bar. And he overshoots it with the time. Just not working for him. But man, that's going to throw him into first place. Barely ahead of Dax by 0.2 seconds. So it's a race to obstacle, or through obstacle 8. A race past the Ricochet.
Next up, we got Milo Fisher-Golton getting ready on the starting platform. Milo
coming all the way from Traverse Fitness. It's
wow.
Out on the West Coast. Man's coming all the way from California for this one. Milo looking for the toss over. Ooh, a little low.
Just undershoots. We've seen that a couple times. Athletes underestimating the TikTok here.
Trying again. Getting that swing built up. Big power that time. Wanted to link the dismount. Gets it through. 19 years old, 5 years of experience. Focusing mostly on Ninja. Getting that landing locked in, no problem. Competed as a tester back in ANW 15 and 17. Hold on tight. You can see the ring almost popped off there on the first swing back, but it did on the second one. He's okay. That is a shallow cradle. There isn't much room for that ring. It's all about trying to lock it in, and then he leaned back a little bit too much. Got to have that downward pressure if you want that ring to stay on the doorknob at the start of this obstacle. This is really finicky. This is one that takes. Got to be careful, and then take down the corkscrew. And we're out of hot water. Let's see what we got. Milo on the tailspin. Gonna try to split the difference. We saw Joe do this last. Joe Capo pull this move off just a second ago. Front foot was a little far. Didn't quite get a flush landing off of that step. There's not much room on those small red platforms. Try to go for the plyo again. That is much cleaner landing that time around. Nice job. Milo showing us some grip strength here. Impressive job up and around. Trains with Sean Bryant, Anton Fomenko, so you know that grip's going to be strong. Let's see if we have the tech here on the music notes into the ricochet. Hold and throw it back.
Oh, that was so close, dude.
And that is going to be it on the time. He fought for that one, man. Making it there to that slope ledge. Held on for a second. Unable to dislodge the ricochet to move on. All right, coming out of the Warrior Factory, Jeremy Waters is getting ready to go. 23 years old, 3 years of experience. Striding away, up and around. And as the hip-hop ninja, goes hip-hop songwriter as a hobby. Big passion of his music. A few music notes out there on the course you can work with.
Yeah, he takes a lot of pride in his coaching as well. Saw him on the my goodness, Strat.
Incredible, dude. That is called obstacle awareness. Able to dial it in before it popped off was was pretty wild. Oi, but not able to get that one dialed in. Waiting for that reset time. Let's see what we got. Just going to try to push forward a little bit harder off the start. Get it rotated around, and the plyo seems to be the way to go. I'm sure if more athletes go about it that way, it's going to be adjusted for the hybrid runs tomorrow. Right now, Jamie trying to fight for that grip strength here on the lemon peels. Good. Dynamic motions up and across onto that orange squeeze. Hold tight. About a minute to go. Really need to lock this obstacle in if you want to work your way up into that leaderboard. Might be a race through this obstacle by the end of the day. Not able to hold on the first attempt. Second try, not quite there.
Yeah, he's only got about 15 seconds left here. I think maybe he jumped the gun early, had to go back.
Yeah, tough break for him still.
Yeah,
great run.
Not quite going to do it there. Got to look at this close save here.
Out, look how close it was at popping off. So you can see it's a shallow cradle.
Woo! He's right on the edge.
Little twist. Looks at it and says, "Get back where you belong." Nice save. All right, Liv Keyes standing by. Trains out of Ascend. The adult world champ for the WNL. A gymnastics background. 23 years old, 3 years of experience.
We saw Liv compete a few weeks ago at Stanford Ninja Academy. Just missed out on the finals. A quick misstep.
All right, we'll shake it off. She's laughing it off.
Smile there.
Yeah. Laugh it off, try again. And now we got to pick up the pace. Try to shake off that early fall. We'll be okay. And swinging back into action here. There we go. And made it into the finals back at Stanford. Trying to keep that percentage going, but having a hard time at the start. Here we go again. Trying to cover this distance. Ooh, throwing pretty hard forward into it. Wants to try to float down onto it. Going to have to get a little bit more height as you look for that grab.
Yeah, like you said, just throwing a little bit too hard straight into it. Get some height on it. Give yourself some time in the air to make the catch.
There we go. We're not quite out of hot water yet. Another big toss.
Still got to make the dismount here.
Watch line this up. Great save, able to salvage that obstacle.
Yeah, now 3 early fails, 30 seconds off the clock in just reset time, so she really has to pick up the pace here.
Yeah, that is just out of reach. Pings off of the front portion of that next sky hook. Need a little bit more power. Try to take the ring. Hold on tight. Cover this distance. There it is.
Yeah, definitely a lot of frustration as you take some of these early fails and then still make it through the obstacle. It's like, why couldn't I just do that on the first attempt?
Yeah, it's tough, man. God, a little hung up there as well. Time ticking away. Might be able to get this point here. Ooh, and the steps just get away from her. Another nice try out there for Liv. He just had a rough go at the start and couldn't quite put it all together. But that's all right. It's part of the game. Take what you get and try to move on forward for the next time around. Luc Kemmerer getting ready to go right now. Luc coming out of Ninja Mania in Danbury, Connecticut. 7 years of experience, 14 years old, quickly out of the gate. Whew, a little off to the side. Thought he was going to try to go right away. Floats on up through TikTok lane.
Leaves his hips back, links right into it. That was really textbook. You could see him lead out with one hand, his hips behind him. Set up perfectly for the link there to the honeycomb. Now, big jump for the wizard staff. This obstacle is all about how do you make that initial jump. You see a lot of athletes, Luc getting a little hung up now, but if you can keep your body straight when you make that jump to the ring, it'll save you a lot of time.
Yeah, sub-minute to this point. It's a good pace to have. Let's see if we can figure this tail spin out.
I gotta wonder what the conversation is in the warm-up area as the athletes are talking about this one. I mean, you and I both know the warm-up area is where all the conversations happen. What are you thinking on this? What are we doing here? So,
a lot of sharing of ideas and techniques.
I gotta wonder if the plyo is the way to go. If
yeah, definitely.
Joe Capo's split plyo is the way to go. It's interested to hear what the athletes are thinking on this one.
Either get through it however you can to try to make it on to tomorrow, but be ready for potential changeouts once they see things getting beta broken. Oh, Luc not quite able to get the grab. Try again on the lemon wedges.
Quick check on the time. About a minute to go. This is a tough one right here. I mean, not only do you have the vertical limit, but it's on a rotating half of a lemon slice. Does not make it easy on the athletes. Seen some different beta on this one. Athletes go in two hands. Some athletes will go to one side. There's the one side movement. This allows them to reach with one side. And now we can make the turn here.
Rotate. Great job. Ooh, but the fall from the top on the last piece up there, almost getting through. Good fight for Luc.
Yeah, you can see as he makes this move up to the top, he just doesn't get his right hand in the right spot. And that is going to do it for him.
Trying to get some clarification on how to properly move through those vertical limit climbs. Colt Klein. Ready for action. A Ninja since ANW3. Hold up. We got an OG in the house. We'll have to chat with this man.
OG alert.
Yeah, 10 years of experience. 31 years old. Rock climbing background. Woo, good link through for the dismount. Also been competing in the WNL since season 1, so he's been in the ninja scene for a while now. Good catch.
Oh no!
Unfortunate there. Colt's gonna have to reset. Try again.
Been doing it since Ninja ANW3. That was before they really were doing it in Las Vegas.
Yep. Season 3, 2011. The last year they sent everybody to Japan.
Was that in the parking lot?
That was no. It was a good landing there. Colt locks it in. Able to clean up that dismount. But, oh my gosh, a big fall. He's okay. He's going to pop right back up. Season 3, we did it in front of, it was out of the Santa Monica Pier, Venice Beach area, right there on the beach. Many, many moons ago. Careful with that ring. You can see how shallow that cradle is. He's trying to straighten out. As he's looking for that toss into that next hold. Nice job. He's going to get spun around a bit. But we are good.
Yeah, you can see a little bit of urgency as he transitions between obstacles here. Really nice footwork, Strat. Really nice footwork.
Beautifully done. Didn't wait for it to start to rotate too much. Just wanted to get out of there. And now let's see what the rock climbing background is going to help here. Strong holds on the vertical limits.
Yeah, he looks fairly comfortable on it.
Good dyno on the outside portions of the V formation.
Yeah, just a little unfortunate with the two earlier fails.
Hold. And the dismount down. That's going to be good enough to get him in the 12th right now. Less than 30 seconds to go. As the swing gets built up here. Trying to eye that ledge from a distance. Knowing what you got to do here with just a little bit of time. Not going to get there. And that's going to end Colt Klein's run.
Yeah, so that will do it for his time. And just a quick update. There is a raffle going on here on site for the Willpower Foundation for Suicide Prevention. So please, if you are curious, here is the Venmo QR code. You could Venmo. They're raffling off some holds. If you want to take a look at the holds, you can go to the Gravity Forge website. They've got them up there and listed. Here is a QR code. The Willpower Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Jackson Erdos, one of the big proponents of mental health in our sport. And so we are doing this raffle here today. We'll show this graphic a few times throughout the day, just to raise some awareness for the awesome things that this gym is doing to help raise some money for this foundation. So please take a look. And yeah, raffling off some holds. Let's get back down to the course.
All right, Mackenzie Pavlik on the move, on the bars. Coming out of Hamden Ninja Academy. 22 years old, 4 years of experience. Looking for the TikTok throw right now. Good catch on the trapeze. And on to the honeycombs, trying to swing around, find that distance. Oh, not quite there. Competed back at Stanford. Season 2 and at season 4, so just earlier this season. 28th Stanford. Let's see what we can do here. Hold on tight. Currently a PhD student out of the University of Rhode Island. Can't imagine what that classwork load is like, plus trying to train for Ninja. I barely got my bachelor's, so. Hold on tight, gets the landing, nicely done. Trying to get that swing lined up. Covers the distance. Just need that trapeze for the dismount. There we go. All right, now having a look at the tailspin. How much pressure do you want to start with on this thing? Ooh, gonna have to have a little bit more than that unless we're trying to jump, and it does not stay locked in place. It'll just roll over that step that it's kind of stationed at to begin with. So she'll have to have a little bit of a push off of the platform to get it going. And just walks across. Nice timing there. Figures it out. Mackenzie trying to get that timing for this one. Hold on tight. Face plant obstacle. That ring will drop. It's on a magnet. It's got to pull it off. There we go. It's on a, thought it was on a magnet. Looked like it's just kind of pre-stationed up there. Kind of half ring. Now on to the gumball machine. This one has some ledges on the side of these truss and rings that they have to take with them. Mackenzie not quite able to get there in the time limit. But to that point.
Yeah, that is going to be time.
All right. Next athlete standing by. Jesse Gambalunge ready to run. Jesse popping through, coming out of the Ninja Labs. Big fan of Lachey's. Popping off, no problem so far to start things off. Big fan of speed style courses. Got 6 years of Ninja experience. See how much of that is going to help out on some of these obstacles I don't think anybody's ever seen anywhere. Good catch on that corkscrew. as we approach the tailspin. This one has been a point of contention for the athletes today. Oh, a little overshoot. I'm going to have to dial it back just a bit. A little bit of a softer approach, and that's all it needs. Just step on through to the other side. Jesse switch grip now, or switching back to the slow, static climb. Rotate it over. Hopping down, and now that backswing's needed a little bit. We're getting onto that orange peel. Hopping on through, nice work. 8th place with that. About a minute and some change to go. Onto the ricochet. Leaping into action here onto the music notes. Oh, just a little off on the grab for that middle note. You can see the angled pockets that they have to aim for. Flying through the air and trying to identify that. Not easy, and the grab into the ledge onto the ricochet, not quite there for him. Third final attempt, tried to link it, knew he was on short on time, but that's going to be it for Jesse. Nice try. Ricochet claims another. And a familiar face back again, Scary Gary Park out there.
Gary is signed up for every single NSC this year.
Man is
Let's
dedicated.
Go, Gary.
Dedicated to the game.
Big Gary Park fans back here in the booth.
He's the Shingo Yamamoto of NSC, trying to be in every last season. Even got memed up by the newly coined Ninja Meme Network.
You got the meme, yep. I think every athlete would lose their minds if we could see Gary hit the finals.
Ooh, get the link dismount, Gary. Okay.
Come on, Gary.
Let's get it, man. Gary, 44 years old. Gets the toss over. Needs to get the momentum built back up a bit more. Good catch. Gary's been big support of the NSC ever since the beginning. Just trying to stay smooth with it. And if you've been around for a while with the ninja scene, it's just gotten younger and younger and tougher to stay relevant in the game. And Gary, at 44 years old, man, he is still putting up a good fight out there. Ooh, come on. Got to dial in this tech on the swing to try to get it straightened out. Locks it in. Dismounting on down, nice job. Minute 20 to spare. Let's see how he approaches tailspin. Good speed, locks it in. Look at that. Thought he was going to stumble a little bit, but
clean to this point, and Gary's got to pick up the pace just a little bit here. He's only got a minute to go.
He is getting some good grips here on the undercling. He's got to have both hands on the one. Reach over and around.
Come on, Gary. Got to make the move here. Don't waste too much time. Yes, Gary. Flip the hand. Flip the hand. Go.
Oh, it's a big move, though. He's got one more big dyno. Come on, knee drive.
Drive the knees up.
Get it, Gary. Or is he going for
Oh,
the
he's
skip?
going for the skip strat.
Oh, no!
Gary, no!
A good fight out there. He's not stopping.
He's crushing it, man. He's doing a great job. Gary Park.
I think he's going to give it one final shot. Just to get a little dyno action try. And a great effort for Gary, man. Hats off to you, brother.
Love watching Gary compete.
Yeah.
It's awesome. He's signed up for every NSC.
That's some dedication, man. A lot of heart out there. Good stuff, brother. Keep after it. All right. Up now is going to be Ryan Wilmoth. Ryan Wilmoth coming out of the Afterburn Ninja Wilmoth family. He got the Nagano Sportsmanship Award from the WNL last season. Shows the dedication they have towards providing for the community with their backyard courses. Striding through the steps now, looking for that TikTok landing. Good dismount as we get through onto the honeycombs now. Sadie's pretty proficient at some flyaway re-grabs. So he'll have to use some pretty quick transitional type motions with a few of these obstacles. We are looking for that dismount, locking it in. Nice job. And I like the pace, really pushing it to try to get into... No! Not quite able to lock that one in. That's the tough thing with that tailspin. You try to push the pace to get there. And when you're in that mindset, it can be kind of tough to tone it back on one that takes a little finesse. And no, foot just rolled a little bit. Yeah, this one's weird because you can, if you attack it too aggressive, it'll overshoot where you have to go, and then as you walk across, it kind of starts to go backwards a bit. So it's like, what do you try to do? Really push off and control it? That seemed to be the method to work for him that time. Nice job. But with less than halfway to go now on the time. Okay, we're going to dyno quickly up and reverse over. Making up for that hang up we just saw on the tailspin. So nicely done. One more pop down and should be good to go. 1 minute remaining. Let's see if we can lock this one in. Onto the ricochet now. Gets the hands on the music notes. Can we ricochet our way? Good catch. It throws it back, but not quite able to hold on. Oh, man, Deganji. This one, not an easy one. Less than 30 seconds. He held tight for a split second. Notice that reverse catch.
We've only seen 2 athletes past this point.
Yeah, could not get it that time. I think that'll do it for his run.
Yeah, he's going to be out of time there.
He's going to give it at least a big leap, maybe link this just to see if it's doable, but nope, that's it for the time. Gotta come on down just in case. Nice try, Ryan. Ricochet again, stopping our athletes in their tracks. Here we go, next athlete, Nicolas Silva. Coming out of Vitality Obstacle Fitness, striding into action. 4 years of experience, almost 17 years old. As we build up that momentum. Hold on tight. He was fully outstretched on that one. But unfazed. Doesn't slow him down in the slightest. Keeping those landings on point. You don't lean back too much. That ring can pop off, man. Hold on tight. I don't know how that thing didn't ping off of there. Nicolas. So far, so good. Sub-minute to this point. Pushing, not quite hard enough to get it rotated around. To try again. A little more speed into it this time. As it overshoots, so we're going to take the Joe Capo approach. And there you go. Split the difference and take a big old plyometric style jump. As we get on to the lemon slices. Got to rotate this second one. Quick moves. On down for the trapeze and go straight into the orange peel. No problem for Nicolas. Now on to the one that's been stopping everybody, the ricochet. Ooh, come on with it. Big throw. Not quite able to hold on to that sloping, angled catch there on the ricochet. See,
yeah. Here's another look at it.
Light blue ledge there, yeah.
It's a really difficult contraption.
Here we go. Gets the catch on the ledge, but not the reverse throw. That reverse toss will only really be doable if that front ledge gets unlodged. You got to throw it forwards.
Can he hit it on this one?
Oh, man. You can see the catch. Not quite dislodged entirely, but a great effort from Nicolas Silva. And Allison Bond. Coming out of Ninja Mania. He's got 6 years of experience, 14 years old. Ready to rock and roll. Here in just a second. Plays a bit of lacrosse outside of Ninja. Here we go. So we're going to Shay her way through obstacle one. Strides across. Big swings on the TikTok. Dropping on down. Now we need to get that swing technique lined up just right for these throws. Almost static, reaches out to it. And lead with one hand and then follow through with that trail hand. Helps with the accuracy when it comes to some of these tricky ledges. Now the dismount. It's locked in, nicely done. Switch grip grab onto that ring to secure that hold, to make sure it's not going to slip out by accident, and covers the distance. We're finding that trapeze. Now just continuing to move forward, not slowing down. Allison chalk up a bit before going on to Obstacle known as the face plant. Ooh, good grab. You can see how crazy of an obstacle this is. It starts to rock back and forth. Has to have a little bit of a swing to ensure it's going to fall forwards. Careful. See, we're trying to dislodge that ring before swinging for it. Here we go. And we got a lot of time. Minute 15 to spare. 2 obstacles to go. Onto the gumball machine. As we take the rings out, they get replaced like a gumball machine, but now catching on to the stronghold handles. Got a good feeling about this one. Degutz makes the dismount. That puts her in first by just a few milliseconds. Now time for the fallout. The free fall.
She's clinging to this point. This would be huge.
Big reach. Oh my gosh. That's a scary obstacle, man. You got to throw yourself backwards. I mean, it's almost like one of the coffin toss style moves. And that is going to be it. That's as soon as the feet come off the ground, that is an attempt. Allison Bond, what a run to that point. Incredible time. Just a little shy of the grab. I think she'll be able to clean that up should she move on to tomorrow, but with a time like that, sitting pretty good for the potential of being in the top 15.
Ninja Sport Championship is brought to you by Ninja Master, because scoring your competition shouldn't be an obstacle. It's a Libre Family Restaurant, supporters of the Ronald McDonald House, helping children and families in need. Consider donating today. Biaggi Bros, a full-service logistics company with 3PL and supply chain solutions nationwide. Silent Ninja, custom ninja holds for your gym or backyard. Remember, the K is silent. CGS Ninja, the obstacle supplier with product lines designed by some of the best ninjas in the world. Ocean Needs Everyone, the nonprofit organization dedicated to helping save our oceans. Olo, the shoe company striving to make the best footwear for the biggest movement sports. Check out their Sapien X shoes in adult and kid sizes. Barbados Ninja Throwdown, check out one of the most unique competitions in one of the most beautiful locations, coming August 2025. Slap Chalks, always within reach, no sweat. Check out their new Obsidian Pro line. And Bucket of Chalk, our official chalk sponsor. Reach into the bucket and grab some chalk today. Solid Warriors hosting their annual Ninja Kids for Safe Kids competition, a multi-stage charity event, February 15th and 16th. Athletes will run technical and speed courses, an optional tag team competition, and the top 3 qualify for UNAA Worlds. All right, everybody, and we'll go back down to the floor where our next athlete is standing by. Getting ready to take on this course.
We've only seen one athlete make it to the stomp off obstacle. That's the flying bar that you got to use your feet on. Well, that's going to be a tough one. All right. Joshua Dvoranchik getting ready to go. here we go. Joshua going to be lashing his way through. No problem. Coming out of Sinai Sports. 16 years old, 5 years of experience, got a background in gymnastics. Good landing, linking those laches and those dismounts is the name of the game. We're going to try to get through this course efficiently and linking those right there. One backswing is all he needs. Here we go, got the ring in hand. Turn and burn on to this next portion. See how tough it is to control that swing. Good catch. Taking out that wizard staff, no problem. And now the tail spin. Split the difference. Big old hop, good precision landing. Jamie Ron will be happy about that. One's a lick it or stick it style type obstacle. Going to be precise with those plyos. Ooh, but that grip going to be tested. The one hand just missing by a bit. Try, shake it off, try again. Reset time gone. Recovery done. Can we get this vertical limit style climb locked in? It's got to twist it around. Got to go from the top of this one. And plyo up. Ooh, that one hand looked a little shy of a full grab, but we're so far so good. Hands are almost opening up. Get out of there, Josh. Nicely done. And we are at 40 seconds remaining. One fall to this point is going to put him into 13th place right now. Really needs to clear this one obstacle. Help lock in a better placement. Pushing for it, not quite going to get it on his first try. He'll have about 10 seconds. It's going to come down to the wire. And time ticking away, but let's get it one more full try. The push and grab. That's another style we haven't seen attempted yet. Nice try, Josh. See how that stacks up throughout the day. Again, the ricochet. Knocking everybody out. Evan White, thanks, brother. Thank you so much for that donation. Do we have any new merch for Season 4? I know that's been asked a handful of times now. What's the word on that, Mr. DeGangi?
We don't currently have any new merch for Season 4 just yet. We are working with the merch team, but nothing to report as of right now. Sorry, Mr. White.
Here you go, heard it from the horse's mouth. John Lash on the move, just finished lashing his way through the first obstacle. John coming out of the Cypress Academy of Ninja and Iron Sports out of Texas. Repping his YouTube channel, The Lone Star Ninja. He's trying to get that swing lined up. A couple of moves here. Gets that dismount locked in. Here we go. Gets that first move. Needs to straighten out a bit. And looking for that wizard staff. Hold on for that turnaround. Got a lot of first places out of the Iron Sports. Austin Ninjas qualifying rounds, different leagues, different comps. Ooh, See what we got here. Trying to take the slow approach and stepping through. Not going to get it. Now, try number 2 for John. No, stepped back. This is going to be a tough one to recover from. Try and dial him back a little bit more. It's just one of those obstacles where you fall off of it so fast sometimes you don't have any type of experience to really gain from each attempt, and unfortunate. Not quite able to get through the tailspin, so tough one for John. Coming up now, going to be Rachel Degutz. Coming out of center court, next level out of New Jersey. 26 years old, 4 years of experience. Been on A&W a handful of times. It's a national finalist. And belting out that patented woo to start things off. Here we go. Rachel on the move. Linking through what we can. Plenty of momentum and power built up. Now just needs that dismount. We look for the sideways swings here on the honeycombs. Good toss into the second hold. We'll just got to find that landing. Few more swings to be sure about it. Nothing wrong with that. Nice job falling forwards. Now looking for the ring here.
Yeah, it's a really good jump. She jumps straight on. Swing is perfect. There we go.
Nice work covering the distance. Keeping the swing under control. Try to recover as you move. This is where you see a lot of variations in technique, and the front step just got away from her.
Yeah, looking over to a coach or training partner, trying to get some advice on what happened. It's a really important aspect while you're on the course, having somebody who can also help you analyze what's going on.
Ooh, yeah, just a little shy. Needs to wait perhaps a little longer or get a little bit more power out of that last step. Get the tailspin a little closer to the dismount. Let's go, Rachel. Nice work.
Yeah, that's huge.
Here we go on the face plant. This one is...
It's a big jump.
Look out. Yeah, hence the name face plant. Got to time that leap.
Yeah, and we saw climbing that pole on the one side isn't necessarily the best strategy. You start to get circular around it.
Yeah, one method's a little slower.
Yes, Rachel.
Fighting for this one. She's got only about 10 seconds. She'll have to be quick on the dismount. You hear everybody yelling to go. Gets the clear there.
Yeah, not going to have enough time.
Yeah, that's going to be it. Not going to get a chance to try the gumball machine. But able to salvage the tailspin and get through the face plant. And gives it a leap. Nice commitment there.
Yeah, that was really nice.
All right, Nicolas Jacob, another athlete coming out of Canada. trains out of the Zikeda Ninjas facility. Can do a 15.5-foot lache. And making his way through no problem so far. 15 years old, 7 years of experience. Nicolas. Nice catch and just looking calm and collected out there. And just linking everything we can. Oh, you know, just 40 seconds through the first portion of the course. That's the fastest we've seen thus far. Needs that for sure for the rest of it. Unfortunate slip up. Off the tailspin. Looking at the World Skill Champion from 2024 WNL season. We're going to overshoot here and split the difference.
Yeah, that ankle. Foot came down.
Oh, unfortunate. You got to be precise with the plyos.
It's a really precise landing. Those blocks aren't that big.
Molo's trying to tap into the power of the parkour shoes. Yo! It's unfortunate, Nicolas. Unable to lock in.
Yeah, unfortunately, just not going to do it.
Ah, man, is a strong athlete, too, coming out of second place from the Premier Series, the WNL, and taking third place from the Canadian Nationals back in 2023. So hopefully we'll see him down the line. Oh, man. Nathanael Honvou getting ready to run. Ninja New Teen. Ready to go. Nathaniel. Saw him at the Youth Championship. Seen him at big time in Fair Oaks. Now the Gravity Forge. So he's got some experience with the NSC. See what he decides to do, how he wants to approach this course. 15 years old, 7 years of experience. Good link dismount there. Trains out of the USA Ninja Challenge, Twinsburg, and the Movement Lab, Ohio. Gets the toss onto the honeycomb. Wants to be fluid as possible through everything. Good hook on to the ring. On with the reverse grip. 46 seconds at this point. Striding through. And the slow walk with the crossover.
Yeah, I actually thought the way that he was positioned, the Joe Capo method of,
big hop,
splitting the difference and then hopping, might have been the play there. A lot of ways to accomplish this obstacle. Yeah, like I think right here might be.
Just step through, brother.
Oh!
Heart attack in the back here.
Dude, he's so close.
Nice job. Careful with that swing. You can't have a lot of swing that you got to fight, especially when you're dealing with those tiny ledges on the reverse grip. Nice job, Nathaniel. Also runs track at his school, 800 and the long jump. Full minute to try to get through this. Big fan of burnout style obstacles.
2 obstacles to go.
Let's see if that grip's going to be. Ooh. Big toss. Hold it. No, the back
Here's
swing.
Another look. Here's another look.
Just didn't get. Oh, yeah, he couldn't. Trying to figure this out. It's such a weird obstacle.
A little bit of a benefit of that GoPro being slightly behind. We can take a second
replay.
look at it real quick.
Gets the catch, gets the toss, but it didn't get unlodged.
Here's another look at this one.
It gets slammed back in.
One more attempt, but he's only got 10 seconds.
This one's a pretty finicky one, man. You have to be able to push it forwards and then grab on the back swing before it lodges and locks back in. He does it again. And that is, yeah, I hate to say it, but that's operator error there, man. It's a tough one to figure out on the fly, but great run from Nathaniel.
And we're going to take a quick commercial break.
Hey Ninjas, we're here to tell you about some of the new and exciting things coming your way from Bucket of Chalk.
Our rodeo rope is an easy on the wallet and versatile way to spice up your training. We're here to help prepare you for any obstacle that may come your way.
Check out Galaxy Grip, which is our newest product that offers a clear antiperspirant for sweaty hands.
And lastly, at Bucket of Chalk, we're excited to bring you top tier experiences. Our mini bucket competition is happening June 7th and 8th at Ninja Intensity. This competition is for ages 13 and under, and we're stoked to bring you the excitement, the energy, and the reward of the Bucket of Chalk competitions. For more information, check out our website at bucketofchalk.com, and happy chalking.
Sheesh, goosebumps.
Crushed twice.
Literal.
Yo, what's up? It's Electric Enzo, and I'm here to tell you guys why you should subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you love Ninja Warrior, you will absolutely love the Electric Enzo YouTube. I post new Ninja Warrior themed videos every week, along with a new short every single day. These videos span from Ninja Warrior game shows, to challenges with Ninja Warrior champions, to learning new skills and flips. This channel is built for the Ninja Warrior superfan of all ages, so go hit subscribe today for some electric content.
And welcome back down to the floor. Graham Ogden is going to be our next athlete to take on this course. No clears yet. It's been a tough one. It has been a tough one. Crux points all over the course. Early on, especially with the balance. Graham Ogden going to be the next athlete to try to find his way to that buzzer. So Graham Ogden is underway, quickly making his way through the Lash bars, and he's onto the TikTok. Takes the extra swing just to make sure he doesn't underestimate it, and he's onto the honeycombs. Nice link through there. It's been fun to watch the athletes set their hips back. Pretty textbook there on the honeycomb link. Let's see what he's got for the wizard staff. Moving with really good efficiency here, and he's under 40 seconds now to one of the first crux points of the course. So part of the rules, the athletes are not allowed to kick the obstacle out and set it beforehand, in case you're wondering. Have to get on it. Nice footwork there. Skips the last one and goes straight for the dismount. And now he's onto the lemon slices. Lemon slices Really grip intensive. Takes a lot of pull power. And goes straight into the orange slice. And Graham Ogden now, 1 minute and 35 seconds here to the second crux point.
No, amazing pace. We got some time to mess around on this one. Just saw Nathaniel get a good couple of attempts at it, but unfortunately just couldn't get it dislodged the right way. It's a weird one. You have to push it forwards and then throw yourself back in a way that it doesn't lock back into its resting position. Graham not quite able to make the grabs on those angled ledges. Third and final attempt for Graham. All about that grip tech, not quite there, but fast to that point, fast enough to put him into 6th place right now.
Yeah, he moved with really good pace. Only the one fail leading up to it. Taylor Shepto up next.
Taylor getting ready to go, known as the Pork Roll Ninja. Brought us some pork rolls last time. Nice little breakfast sandwich. It's lunchtime now, so no pork rolls in hand today. We are on the move. She made it into the finals in Stanford. Looking to try to repeat that success. Up and in into the honeycombs we go. Hold on tight. Good catch there. Now the next level ninja. 15 years old with 5.5 years experience. Gotta get that skyhook obstacle knocked out. Bit nerve-wracking of a jump. Big toss, not able to hold on. Got the ring landed on the corkscrew. Not quite able to hold tight. Give the encouragement from the sidelines, trying to help her with timing of her swing. Switch grip grab save the transition, moving over.
Yeah, that was a lot better there on the second attempt.
Now feeling the pressure a little bit for the time. We're going to try to see how we go about this one.
Not
Nope.
enough of a push.
Yeah, the jump here is going to cause
wait a second. The wheel's going to get caught here.
No, it's going to roll over.
Is it? Oh,
yeah,
you're right.
Yeah, it's not locked in.
Yeah, you're right. I thought maybe that would lock it in, but
Yeah,
course designers too smart. They knew that would happen, so they built a ramp. You could see it just a little bit. It looks like...
I don't know if that's a ramp or more so a pretty worn-out step there. Nice try. Nice try to give...
course designers with ingenuity.
Wow.
A perfect ramp.
That one's just seen its time in the sun a little bit too much. Taylor's got one last chance here. Not enough pressure to get it rotated around, so unfortunate for Taylor. Not quite able to get the tailspin pushed forward enough. We've been seeing a lot of athletes here having struggles on both sides of the divisions on that one particular obstacle. Agility and balance still sticking point for a lot of athletes. And Mr. Pritchard on the move right now, coming out of the Freeport Ninja Academy. 28 years old, 4 years of experience. Woo, trying to be moving through quick here. And sideways swing. Thought about going in one. Able to link those through together. Trying to lean into it a little sideways. Ooh, couldn't quite figure that out at the start. Feel it out again and try perhaps a different technique. This is his 7th NSC. Got a lot of experience with us. Seen a lot of different courses over the years. Aasin looking for the toss across. Good catch there. Little bit more of a swing. There you go. Now the strides across. Push forwards. Look to be... Ooh, might be walkable here. Got to be careful. Almost. Yeah, it's either you overshoot, let it settle, and then you do your plyo, or you try to be precise with the push off from the beginning. Then be careful here as you cross through. Nice job. Mr. Pritchard able to dial it in. Ace looking for the climb up. Feeling out those vertical limit grips. You really got to pinch hard here on those. Now the up and over. Saw this motion kind of utilized at Jungle Gym just at our last qualifier. Hold it. He gets the clear. Gets the clear off of the lemon wedges. But peels off the orange peel. You go, gets the catch. Dropping down and adds another point to the books. And that is going to do it for his run. Links through on the last few music notes. Nice try, Ace. Keep after it, man. And coming out of the Gravity Forge, you can see he's rocking the merch, rocking the shirt. Aasin Andrade getting ready to swing into action here. Pull back just a little bit there on these first few bars to be sure about it. Trains here, Gravity Forge and Next Level. There's a bit of rock climbing. Plays the guitar. Loves playing on obstacles. Good height. Should be able to link that. Nice job. Few swings all he needs to get on through onto the skyhook. Balled up, looking for it. Not quite going to get the pressure required for the leap. 19 years old, 5 years of experience. Leaning into it. Linking. Short work on try number 2. Still gets to the tailspin at right around a minute. Pushing forward. This is going to be a tough spot to be in. Not quite there. How many different ways can we see this obstacle completed? There's probably about like 3 or 4 different styles we've seen. Looks like he might try the hop. Falling into it. Nice work. Beat it back on seasons 15 and 16 of American Ninja Warrior. Mazeiah looking for that climb up and around, twisted over. Good dyno up to the top. Orange peel, locks it in, still fighting for this one. Going to have to really dig deep on the ricochet. Really want to ensure that it gets unhooked from its resting position. Throw it back and not quite able to hold on. And try number 2 with the time remaining. It's going to be tight. Grab and not quite able to get it. So as the obstacle, we continue to see more and more athletes start to get there, and we're getting more eyes on how it operates. It's designed for you to make a quick move off of that sloped ledge into a reverse catch as it drops. What we're seeing is athletes are hanging on to it just a bit too long, and that's re-locking it into its resting position. So it's a tough technique to try to figure out. But Jennifer Sanders standing by for her run. And attacking the course now. Jennifer on the move. Coming out of the Movement Lab Ohio. Coach of the Year. Oh, for the WNL, just shortchanged that jump a bit. Leading with the feet. That can happen on the TikTok. Have to reset a bit. We'll salvage it this time. Good work. Woo. All right. On now for the Lachey's. 24 years old, 6 years of experience. Handful of seasons on A&W. Looking for these throws. Good momentum. As we look for the dismount, we've got to be lined up for it. This is where...
Yeah, her hips are getting really crooked here. Got to dial it back in, wait for it to come around.
Nice job. All about patience.
Are you a ninja? Are you on the team?
Right away into the switch grip grab. Build up that momentum for the toss.
Oh, man!
Clip that, chat. That was...
Jeez.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, we'll get that. Jeez.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of folks kind of come up short on the ring, and it pings off, but held into place. Jennifer just slammed it home, made sure it definitely locked in. But hung up on the tailspin for the first attempt. Let's see what we can do to help figure this out. Second try, not quite enough momentum. One last chance. Needs a little bit more speed here, perhaps a little bit more of a push to get it a little further. Let's
yes!
go, no!
Big smile. She knows that she was close. Well, Strat, we got to go back. We got to look at this here. This was crazy.
This is defying logic.
Yeah, let's see.
There's a couple swings here to line it up.
Here we go, and she makes the throw. Clips it! Oh
Yeah,
my gosh, dude. That was insane.
Well, she followed through with it, and that's what helped make sure it stuck. That was a great run. Good save there. Izik Sullivan standing by. Trains out of the Warrior Factory, Buffalo. Almost 19. 8 years of experience. Moving his way through. Been in the ninja game for a minute now. Worked with him and his younger brother a handful of times throughout the years. Always cool to see these athletes progress in various ways through their life. Now on to Skyhook Wizard staff. Good timing there on the turn. Boom! But a little askew on the toss across. Reset, try again. Gets that catch and locks it in on the linked move through. And just going right away into it. He just overshoots it a little bit. Had the right idea. And commit!
Yes, dude. Big jump, big commitment.
Dude. Squat's been paying off. Need that explosiveness for those hops. Oh, don't go that way. Oh, man. Almost fought through it. Sub-minute. Time limit. Playing a huge factor. Won't typically go over 3 minutes nowadays, and now his hands just didn't want to cooperate with him. One final chance. Oy. Come on, Izik. He's going Michael Jordan mode out there, tongue out and everything. Looking for the turn now. Yeah, whatever helps get you through it. There you go. On and now. Final obstacle to the ricochet. Leaping into action, linking that music note. And that is going to do it for Izik Sullivan. Nice try out there, man. Up now is going to be Braden Guile. Coming up out of the Rock City Ninja. Braden, 16 years old, 8 years of experience. Hoping to get into college and study exercise science and kinesiology. Braden is ready and on the way. Quick little backswing to change up the tech. Some of those laches to start. Nice linked moves off of the TikTok. And nice linked moves there as well. Braden's also a big supporter and advocate for mental health in sports. Always good to have another voice. Help let everybody know you are enough. Let's get it, Braden. Step on through. a little short change there on the step across. At third place at the WNL Premier Series Amateur Division. Look out. Not quite able to figure this one out on 2 tries. Can we get it on the third and final attempt? Stepping through. Try to plyo from here. Can you walk forwards a little bit more? Plyos from the middle.
Nice, Braden. It's a great adjustment.
That just shows the composure these athletes have to have in the moment. Time ticking away. Ooh.
Gonna reset. We chalk up.
A smart move, man. Wasn't feeling it. That saves them not only a fail, but like that's a whole nother 10 seconds where you can try to rest and figure this out. Not gonna get it. Yeah, this is a tough one, man. You got to wonder how much this is going to start forcing folks to really start training vertical limit type holds. We've seen that more and more in just basic hybrid, basic open rounds. And typically that's like something reserved for like the extreme tail end of a burnout. Now it's just, all right, get used to it. Nice try, Braden Guile. Nice run out there. All right, don't forget, folks, you can follow along, run order, results, all that stuff on ninjasportnetwork.com. Our 65th runner right now. About halfway through the day. Jaazib Ismail from Albany Ninja Lab. Ninjazzy on the move right now. Working his way through. Dropping down and around the TikTok. Ooh, good dismount there. Thought he was going to shortchange it a little bit. Able to lock it in.
Yeah, the early stages of this course really allows the athletes to get into a good flow. Especially, Jazzy getting a little hung up here. Especially some of the links early, the Lachey bars.
Oh no, a little hung up off of the jump.
Yeah, fully stretched out. Looked like he didn't get enough push.
Maybe a foot pinged off one of the steps. Got little rock holds there on the for the footings. Good turnaround, able to figure it out. He's competed in every qualifier this season. This is his 4th one. Staying consistent this year. Big plyo. There you go. Halfway now on the time. Do we have what it takes to get through this climb here? Goes for the dynos. Confident, but the hands.
Just spun out on him. Come on, Jazzy.
Recover a bit as we go. No, the dyno not quite there for him.
Come on, Jazzy.
This is such a tough obstacle, man. Oh, yeah.
Well, he resets. It doesn't count as a fail.
Able to adjust, smart, but those hands have got to be burnt out at this point. How much?
There's been a handful of vertical limits this season. Yeah, like you said, Strat, gotta wonder
Changing the
how
game.
much that will impact the training, but we're going to take a quick commercial break. Before we do, the raffle is ongoing here at Gravity Forge. Check out their website for Ninja holds that are being raffled off. It goes to an amazing cause, the Willpower Foundation, that is very close to home to a lot of the people here at Gravity Forge. Please check it out. Leave your name and phone number for if you win and the items that you would like. Check it out on the website. We'll take a quick commercial break. Head on over to ninjasportnetwork.com and click the store link in the header to check out our newly revamped store. We've got all kinds of great products, t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, blankets. They're a big hit. The holidays are coming up, just saying. Also, I have a baby to feed, so please buy something. NSC merchandise available now on our store.
The perfect ninja shoe. We went through all these different shoes, and these are only maybe half of the iterations that we went through. We needed to get the right rubber compound, we needed to get the right traction, we needed to get the right weight, tactile feel that you need. We finally have the rubber, we finally have the design, and it's ready. So get ready, Ninja, because we have the new Ninja shoe.
Hey Ninjas, we're excited to tell you about our weekend-long promotion.
To celebrate this NSC weekend, we're offering a special where any order over $25 on the Bucket of Chalk website will be entered to win a golden ticket. The golden ticket winner will receive a Bucket of Chalk rodeo rope as well as covered registration for the upcoming mini bucket competition, whether you've already signed up or you're planning to in the near future.
This youth competition has 4 divisions, allowing anyone 13 under to experience the excitement and thrill of a Bucket of Chalk competition. The event will be held here at Ninja Intensity June 7th and 8th.
Good luck and happy chalking.
Joseph, I need chalk. You don't need chalk. You need slab chalks. Don't forget your chalk balls. Wow, just slap your chalk pockets and go. Seriously, you only have a few seconds.
But what about me?
I got you.
Whoa! Thanks to Slapchalks, I was able to save time on the course.
Just use code NSC20 at slapchalks.com at checkout, and you too can save $20.
By the way, how'd you do that trick earlier?
Magic.
That's pretty cool. Wait, I'm you.
And you're me.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Take it back down to the course. Shout out to all of our sponsors.
And here we go.
Down to our final 15 or so athletes for this wave. Remember, wave 3 is coming up.
And Caitlin and McDonough getting ready to go. Caitlin coming out of the Obstacle Ninja Academy, all the way out of Orlando, Florida. Striding her way through. Up and over, good link dismount off of the TikTok. Plays a couple different sports. Big into volleyball, art and crafts, and painting. But focusing in on Ninja right now. 15 years old, 4 years of experience. Right there on the corner of that landing platform. The first big challenges of the course here has been sticking that landing after the honeycombs and then figuring out the swing tech on that skyhook. Tailspin time. Ooh, not quite there. A little too much forward momentum.
Yeah, I came into it with a little too much speed and then didn't anticipate the movement. This has been a tough one, man.
Yeah, getting it to rotate around. And then you see, as soon as they want to step out, it's going to force it backwards if it's not in line with that next step. Yeah, this one's all over the place. That's what I like about this one, is that there's so many different ways to salvage it. Slow approach knocks it out for Caitlin.
Yeah, it's huge. Getting through that is a really big deal. And she's still got a minute left.
Oh, that was a great attack on the face plant. Not opting for the big leap out to it. That's going to give her 45 seconds to try to get through everything. Ooh, careful, diving for it. Couldn't quite get locked in. Try number 2 coming up. Swinging in. Gumball machine, rings in hand, onto the handles. Less than 10 seconds. We still have to get the dismount off to the side. Secures another point. Going to at least see what this feels like. And that's going to be it on the time. But with a run like that, that's going to put her into 5th place right now. Great job from Caitlin. Ramcis Valdez stepping up. Coming out of New York. Getting ready to go, chalking up a bit. Native to the New York area. Native New Yorker.
It's always nice when the competitions are close to home.
Pretty nearby.
Quick drive.
Yeah.
We'll make it back in time before the snowstorm hits.
Oh boy, is that on the way?
It's on the way.
Oh boy. Woo, look out, man. It's got a lot of power.
He has some speed going into that. Floats
Good.
there.
Yep.
Quick link. Yeah, he looks good so far.
No, he had a viral video last year when he was doing some bar star style workouts, some calisthenics, all upper body. So shouldn't be any obstacles out here that will slow him down. That's going to require any kind of like explosiveness. More so the finesse here on the tailspin. The great equalizer.
This is a tough one, Strat, because there's been so many ways that this has been accomplished. So, like, as you're going through this in warm-ups, you have a lot of options
right
to strategize.
Yeah.
There's not one clear beta that's better than the others yet.
Yeah, everybody's still trying to figure that one out. Good grip strength here. I know it's no problem for him. 26 years old, still fairly new in the world of Ninja, about a year, 2 years or so on in the game. Trained a good deal with the old Maker Ninja, Kevin Carbone. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Ricochet, not there. Only seen 2 athletes make it through the ricochet. Out of the almost 70 that we've had face. Of course, today, of those 70, we've only seen maybe 15 or so get to this point. Third and final attempt. Great link to get there quicker. And the grip just not able to hold on to that, man, that tough angle. So Ricochet claims another. And you can see how it kind of wants to ride forwards as you grab onto it, and then you have to throw yourself backwards before it gets pushed back into that locked position. Drew Nestor standing by, coming out of the 605 Ninja Gym. Chatted a bit with Drew. This man is pretty hardcore. He had a bit of a tumble when he was out snowboarding earlier this week. A bit of a hard fall. He's trying to dodge a tree and happened to ram right into it. So he's a little shaken up, but he's showing a lot of heart. Wants to put on a good effort out there regardless. See what he decides to do and how he decides to run. Can't tell what band shirt he's rocking this time. Usually it's a Blink-182 shirt. Woo. Him and the 605 crew.
Oh, interesting, Drew.
Going with the little unstable bridge style. Both sides are in play. Nice work. Well, yeah, he's making a real fast run here so far.
You called it with the band t-shirt. It is Blink-182.
Hey.
Nicely done, Strat. Strat, man of the world.
Yeah, right.
Well-traveled. Knows everything.
I try.
Crooked here. I don't love the way that his hips are moving. He's got to force this back and forth. Straighten it out, Drew.
There it is. Patience pays off. It's the turnaround and the dismount down. Stays with it. 105 to this point. He put some pretty techie courses together out there at 605. See if this is something he is comfortable running across. Not quite. He's big into one-wheeling as well. Just takes it.
Man, you know he's got good balance.
Yeah. Just rushing the move here. Needs to give it a little more of a push. One of those video games where you're trying to like time the meter, your power meter just right. Not enough, you won't make it. Too much and you'll overshoot. Not quite able to dial it in. Well, still a great effort, Drew. Appreciate you being out here, especially after taking a tumble earlier in the week. Now rest up. We'll see you down the line. Sydney Yee standing by, ready for her run. Coming out of the Movement Lab, Ohio. 16 years old, 6 years of experience. And we are on the move. Sydney competed back on season 3 of American Ninja Warrior Junior. Then competed on 15 and 16 of A&W. Looking for the big leap. Trapeze, nice job. Keeping that swing tech going here, looking for that middle hold. Great catch. Nice job, and let's see what we got on the dismount. This one's going to be a bit tricky. See, she's trying to kick the feet together at the right time. Good work. All about timing here. Some of these obstacles. Oh no, not able to hold on. A great attempt. Try number 2 coming up. That switch grip grab is vital here. That helps prevent those hands from opening up after taking a pretty big throw across. And locking it in. Minute to go. Let's see if we can time this just right. Sydney just a little shy of the step across. And this obstacle here, the shorter athletes are definitely, I'd say, at a disadvantage. Just the reach a little bit more challenging, kind of forcing you to jump or just time it perfectly in line, which Sydney just showed how to do. Nicely done. Looks like we're going to go for the climbing approach. Got to be quick. Look out. Hold on. Oh, this is the nerve-wracking one here, Dvoranchik. She's good to climb up onto the side here. Losing a bit of a swing, so it's going to be tough to time it. And that's going to do it for Sydney.
Yeah, that climb is tough. She puts herself into the top 15. Fair amount of women still left to go.
All right, folks. Mr. Celebra getting ready to go.
All right, everybody. He's taken off the Willy Wonka hat. He's done giving out golden tickets, and he's looking for buzzers here. Bucket of Chalk running their NSN promo this weekend. You can see it on their Instagram. We've shown a couple commercials for it. Make sure you guys check it out. But right now, Max Celebra's clocking in. It's time for business.
Here we go. Youth champion, or NSC, season 4.
Youth champion in one of the most impressive competitions by an athlete that we've seen. He was 15th, or he was 10th place. He had to run every course first, and he was lights out. Unbelievable in that youth championship.
Been trying to put it together here. Hasn't quite made it into the finals yet this season. His first time being able to compete now that he's old enough. Out and around, no problem there. Good grab.
Ooh. That was a subtle move, but as soon as he locked in the ring, he reached right out. No wasted energy.
Kick this forward a bit. Let's see what his plan of attack's going to be. He's going to split the difference.
Oh, the capo jump. Yes, sir.
Hey, there you go.
I do think that is one of the better strategies because you have your foot on each side of the L.
Locks it in a lot easier,
and
yeah,
so
for
I
sure.
do think that might be one of the better strategies.
Max will test that grip. Trains out of the jungle gym and Ninja Intensity. Back and forth a lot between Colorado and Florida. And traveling around for
Come on, Max.
multiple gym comps. Forcing it over. Nice job. Almost went the wrong direction.
Well, like you said, he trains at a Ninja Intensity. You know he had to get that vertical limit. Otherwise, Caden Lebsack probably going to give him a hard time when he gets home.
Oh, there you go. And just like that, 6th place with no fails to this point.
Yeah, he was good at Jungle Gym a couple weeks ago. Made it really deep into the course. It just wasn't quite enough to get into that top 15.
Fall back with it.
Max Celebra, dude.
fired up, ladies and gentlemen.
And
we ain't done.
And he does it clean, too. It's such a big difference to
That
not
is
have a
huge.
fail right now.
That is huge. He's got 40 seconds. On to the stomp off. Oh, my goodness. This is so foreign of a technique to athletes here that are used to doing the flying bar. You don't typically have your feet under you when you do this. Hips back typically to try to link through. Unfortunate that he engaged the bar. That's going to count against him as another fail. Down to the wire. No! Yeah. What a run, Mr. Celebra. My goodness. Pretty happy about that, I'd say.
Yeah, let's see. Sorry, folks. Let me see if I can get this replay queued up.
We're going to see something once we
Sorry,
find it.
folks. So good here. Almost loses his hand, but
You can see how quick he had to pop off of that forward ledge in order to ensure that it was going to go the way he wanted it to. Great run from Max. That's going to be a strong position as we work our way towards the end of Wave 2.
yeah, that's going to be a very strong position, especially with that 0 fails.
Well, coming out of TA Fitness Plymouth, Aiden Shanley on the move right now, 19 years old, 4 years of experience. Got quite the 100-meter time, 11.6 seconds.
Wow.
Oh, he's a sprinter. Trying to run his way through this course as fast as we can.
Max Celebra, that puts a lot of pressure on these athletes. The rest of the field is definitely going to be keeping an eye on that, and I think the pacing of these earlier obstacles is going to start getting a little bit faster.
Well, that and they can't miss. I mean, you see the differences in the times, but right now, Aiden having a really clean run thus far. Misspoke. He had the rocking the Ascend shirt, so I apologize. Reading the bio. They confirm on which one he is out of now.
You got to get these bios updated.
Hey, man, I know.
Shout out Ascend.
As he ascends his way up on the lemon wedges. Just missing a hand there. But another shot here. Looking for it, missing again. And this is the tough part of running later. It's like you start to really know where you have to be. And that could force you to try to rush through some things that might come back to bite you pretty easy. Big pull. Be ready for the turn. Come on, Aiden. There it is. It's on to that orange slice. There it is. Gets another clear. Got to get through this, though, if he wants to try to crack into that top 15. Forward and back. Not quite there. Peels off on the front swing, and time ticking away. Got to rush through this one. Plenty of height. Plenty of power. No! And peels off. A great attempt. Not quite enough. Aiden Shanley, nice try. Ricochet is just denying almost all the athletes that get there. Only seen 3 make it through. Zachary on the move. Ascend obstacle training as well. 14 years old, 6 years of experience. Whoa, oh my gosh.
Dude, he didn't even need the bar there.
I was going to say, he like barely just like tapped it and just made a huge jump. Imagine we'll see more athletes feel like that's doable now. Alleviate the need for that backswing. Good catch. See, getting turned around a little bit by the Wizard staff. Gandalf not making it easy. Zachary gonna go ahead and push pretty hard to get close to the jump out. Nice job. See, that's probably the most consistent alternate version. Comes to crossing, tail spin. Try to plyo out this one. Nice job. Whew. You know what's even tougher about that obstacle is you're going from a vice grip on the undercling to an open hand hold that's over gripping, and that's like to be able to open your hands after clenching down so hard. It's so tough. If you ever try to like open and close your hands a bunch before they start to give out. Zachary able to knock it out here and putting him into 5th place right now. No fails at this point.
Oh, that would have been huge.
Really great run here so far. Got an opportunity still with a minute and change to get through this. Yikes! Pinged off the wall a little bit from the looks of it. Got time. Do we have the grip strength and the technique figured out? Everybody's quiet in the gym now. Forward and then back. Ooh, not able to get there. A really strong run from Zach. See if it's going to last. Up now. Malone Canter. Ready to go. Malone coming out of the New York Ninja Academy. Used to be a competitive gymnast, level 6 gymnast. Now focusing on climbing, volleyball, and ninja.
Malone was amazing at Jungle Gym. She came out of Wave 1. She was one of the only athletes to clear the course. And doing it so early on is so impressive.
At 13 years old, year and a half of training. Good toss up into those honeycombs.
And you can see the way that she moves, the way that she sets her hips up. Does a really good job.
Yeah, you can tell the experienced athletes, the ones that have the little more, they're a little more comfortable in the air whenever they can direct their swinging their legs to help drive the direction that they want to go. All about timing that momentum just right. Ooh, not able to hold on though, unfortunate. Reset, try again. Just needs to brace for impact a bit more.
Yeah, it looked like she had it locked in pretty good, but straight arms and it just couldn't absorb the catch.
There we go. See, there's a lot of force. It can cause you to get peeled off of those rings pretty easily. Malone able to move on. A bumper into the top 15, but not that far into it. We want to add a little bit more of a cushion and just balance here. So tough. And it's in a tough spot too, man, because you've already ran through a Handful of obstacles, heart rate's up. You want to try to calm down enough for the finesse. Come on, balance it out. Oh, that was close. Not quite there. One last chance. How do you adjust in these moments as an athlete when you know you're down to your last opportunity? Overshoots it a bit more.
Yeah, oh, I thought it was going to be good. She overshot it a little bit, which I thought would help her because as she was taking her steps, I thought that would pull it back just enough to get her to the dismount. Let's see if we can take a look here.
You're right. That's the method. I think that would have worked, but the step to that platform.
Because if you go past just a little bit, every step pulls it back a little bit more. Yeah. Nice try.
Athletes that are crossing over their bodies to get to that red stepping stone haven't been working it out, haven't been having any success. Such a tough balance in the middle of the course. James Sanella, ready to go. Coming out of center court in Lawrence.
Dude, if there's one obstacle that I want to see James Sanella on, it's that flying bar at the end, dude.
For sure,
He's so good at bar tech. Very famous in the community for flying bar moves, salmon ladder moves.
Yeah, definitely one of the first, if not the first, to get one of the hugest moves. Oh, you hear the whole crowd groan.
I think he's trying to link it.
Yeah, you know that shows a lot of respect from the community whenever you see everybody expect something out of you. Have that kind of reaction, but it's all right. He's going to dial this back in. Yeah, one of the first to do a 5-rung salmon ladder move in one go, one big swing into it. See where we decide to take this. Trying to use that knee drive to get that swing figured out just right. Good transition over to the trapeze efficiently. Sub-minute to this point. A bit of a skateboarding background as well. Let's see how that comes into play here. I'd say it comes in pretty well. Just able to knock that out with no hesitation.
Yeah, it's a good adjustment.
Been on A&W before, made it to stage 2 in the Las Vegas finals. 2021 young adult WNL champion. We're working our way through, up and over. Woo! Good turn and burn. Loses the hat, but gets 2 points. Knock out those obstacles. That takes the time to get it back. He's like, I need this. Thank you. Seen him at a handful of NSCs over the years. Hasn't competed since season 2 with the NSC. So this is his first time back in a minute. Here we go. Is the tech going to be there? Oh, couldn't quite get it dislodged. Time ticking away. He's only going to have about 30 seconds or so. He knows how important this point is. Might take a little bit longer to recover. Up and in. Grab and throw it back. Not quite. And time ticking away. Just going to get a hand on those music notes one more time to see if we can link through. They're going to have to drop it down. Get a feel for it. Almost gets it, but that ricochet is tough, man. That is tough. Is that Jackson's or Matt's? Who's came up with that one?
I don't know whose that is, but man, that's a tough one.
That is talk of the town today. Matt D'Amico getting ready to go. Matt, one of the primary coaches out there, out of Ascend Obstacle Training. Every course is a speed course. This is the man who's well known for his speed. 24 years old, 10 years of experience. In that swing through, no problem. Two-time A&W finalist. That swing tech lined up. Not only a coach, but one of the owners of Ascend. Also on the Boston Celtics dunk team. Didn't have any problem on the hops there. Nice job. Smooth moves.
That was really nice.
We testing the grip here. Short work. Woo, linking what we can. And we're starting.
A minute and 15 to this point is absolutely insane from what we've seen so far. That is crazy.
Great stuff, man. Yeah, and clean too. No fails. Let's see what we got here. Thinking about it. Grab and go. Couldn't get it unlocked. It's like a upward motion. Quick. You can't hang there too long or else it's just going to force it right back into the resting position. This is one that's tough to figure out. Athletes that have been able to hold on to this ledge have just have a hard time getting it unhooked entirely. You see it drop a hair, but not enough to really stop it or to really get it going freely. One last chance for him.
Yeah, he's gotten to feel it twice now. We'll see if he can find a solution for it.
No.
Oh, no,
Again.
dude.
It's just too heavy-handed on the holds, man. It's a tough thing to figure out. It's a new, again, it's like every dang qualifier. There's some new technique that's getting innovated out here. It's the down. It's like because the pressure is going to keep it locked in there. It's a matter of tapping it, slapping it, figuring it out how to get it to out of its resting position. But couldn't quite dial it in. Still a really fast run from Matt. All right, Madelynn Valentine coming out of the Gravity Forge. 16 years old, 6 years of experience. And as we begin our run, part of the elite team here.
We're down to the final 6 runners in this wave. Looking for our first clear on either side.
We had a tough day today, man.
One of the women were close.
Madelynn build that swing back up. Side to side, we got to get that off-angle dismount here lined up. Go. Now for the grab on and the toss across. Just got to get that swing figured out. Again, they're going to get a little more height. There we go. It's her 5th time competing with the NSC.
What are you doing?
3 times out of last season. Ooh, a little overcooked on that one. Have to wait it out just a bit. See what we got. Gonna try to overshoot slightly.
If she starts stepping now, it's going to pull it back. Not enough.
Not enough.
Man.
Yeah, it's weird, man. It's like if you jump off of that first big block, that'll help it get kicked back a little bit, but it's like you're jumping to nothing, hoping it's going to be where you step, or you try to be really careful.
Wow, Strat.
Oh, buddy.
Let's go.
Nice save.
She's a taller athlete.
Rock back and forth a bit to try to find the timing. Face plant obstacle, that's why it's called that. Sides are in play as well. This is another obstacle that has a couple of options. See which way she decides to go about it this time. Still going for that big swing tech. Pull forwards, hold tight. Takes the ring, you got the overhead ring. It's still hooked into place. There you go. Cannonball, get on through. Into the gumball machine.
Yeah, not a lot of time. She's got to grab those rings.
Yo!
Wow!
My goodness. Takes a hard fall, but went for it. Madelynn Valentine, excellent job. Fought hard out there, took a couple falls to get to that point. 9th right now. And Sylas Snider standing by.
Looks like Sylas might not be here potentially.
Doesn't seem to be.
Yeah.
Mr. James on.
There's so many rock-solid athletes. I'm sure James probably asked somebody or didn't see him here and
right.
knows that he's up next.
Sylas, where are you, my friend? Where is Mr. Snider?
All right, so no Sylas, and we'll go to Mr. James Burns.
No
Down
Snider
to the final
cut.
4 runners of the wave.
All right, James, this is his 4th time competing. NSC's on the move.
He was 12th place.
Nice tech, going quick through the TikTok.
12th place at Stanford Ninja Academy in Season 2. That was his best result.
And he's working through the honeycombs with no problem. Oh, not quite enough jump off of the wall. Reset to try that again, and once the reset time is there. There we go. Ooh, good link. Gonna
Yeah, I
make
really
up some
like
time.
that link there. Doesn't waste any more time. It's unfortunate early fall on the first attempt.
Not sure if that's enough to get him there. He might try to jump this. Yo! Almost followed through. James repping the Strive Ninja Fitness crew. 22 years old, 4 years of experience. Big push. Nice work. Way better that time.
That was probably how it's intended to be done. Like exactly as it's intended to be done. Timing it out perfectly.
Yeah.
Just casually walks across.
Yeah. Haven't seen too many have that kind of success with it. James, good grip strength here getting shown. Turning that steering wheel. Or finding his grip on the trapeze. There we go. That extra fail, though, not quite enough to put him into the top 15. He's got to clear this. People asking how this ricochet obstacle works. Get another look at the other angle here in a second. James not quite going to get there. You can see that angle
Here's another look at it. This is his first attempt still.
It pushes it forward, and then within that millisecond, it's in that forward position, you have to throw yourself backwards and pull downwards so it doesn't lock back into its closed position. James not quite able to hold on. So it's a quick forward back move. It's not one that you want to be on the forward and then back, but it's like forward back. It's such a quick transition. You really don't see those kind of moves being made. And James not quite able to figure it out. Nice try, my friend. Great effort out there.
Somebody who knows a thing or two about course design and running NSC competitions, Mr. Will Schlageter. We saw him course design a few weeks ago at Stanford Ninja Academy.
They're talking to tech over there right now. It seems to be the one where most athletes have the most questions in regards to how to make their way through those lemon drops. Lemon drops or warheads? Which one, Angie?
I was a warhead kid.
Warheads?
Definitely warheads, yeah. I was a warhead kid, sorry.
I wasn't big on lemon drops either, man. But the warheads mess you up just as bad.
Yeah, those were sour.
All right, Will, ready to go. One of the main coaches out of the Stanford Ninja Academy. 27 years old, 12 years of experience. Man's been in the game a long time. One of the sponsored Kendama athletes, sponsored by Kendama Depot. The top 20 Kendama players in the world. That's the ball and cup toy that you see, skill toy. It's not easy to use if you ever seen them in the warm-up zone.
Yeah, those things are tough.
Yeah.
I have one. I'm not very good at it.
Way more technically challenging than my flop ball, I'll tell you that. Will trying to dial in this swing.
Yeah, I don't like the angle he's at right now. This takes a little bit more strength to fix.
Woo. There you go. Nice, dials it in. Now working his way over for the dreaded tail spin. Oh, he's going to overshoot bag time and just step on out to it, confident with the footwork. Outside of the Kendama game, currently working on getting to be a stronger climber. Currently V9, wants to be a V12 climber. Whew. Wonder what he grades this one right here. That's the scale for indoor bouldering. I guess you can do that pretty much anywhere, right? I'm not well versed in the rock climbing world terminology and grading, so forgive me.
Stay in your lane, Strat.
Stay in my lane.
Stay in your lane, bro.
Shut up, Ninja. Shut up, Strat. Don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, we're gonna get the climbing community after us.
Hey, man. You know, some of the stronger folks when it comes to those stage 3 burnout style courses. Will clean to this point. Let's see what we got. Can we get the ricochet forward and back? Oh my goodness. Went for a strong force move, wants to try to make sure it gets unlocked. I don't know how else to really try to do it quick. Split the difference maybe. One hand pushing forward, the other hand kind of prepping for the catch. Oh! Looks like he's going to try an altered version of just going straight to the reverse catch.
Yeah, he's going for something.
The time is up for Mr. Will. That's going to put him in the 10th right now. that ricochet again. Just stopping everybody in their tracks.
2 runners left. Both out of Obstacle Academy. Sadie Berger followed by Mr. Zach Osborn.
This is Sadie's 6th time competing at the NSC. One of the few to have a burnout clear. Back in the day, way back in season 2, had a burnout clear at Obstacle Academy. Ooh, little foot dab, not going to be clean enough of a transition onto the TikTok, going to have to reset. Enjoy snowboarding and bouldering outside of competing in Ninja. Getting this swing built up for the move over to the trapeze. It's one of Hunter's students here from Obstacle Academy. See if we can get this toss. Nice catch. Now the dismount here, lines it up, takes it on the knee. We're okay.
Yeah, she's got to move with just a little bit of urgency after taking that early fail.
Can we get through this? Trying to find timing here, steadying her swing. Big toss. It's the turn. Drops it on in. Can we figure out? Ooh. Oh, man.
Oh, I thought the push was good.
That's the most diabolical Tetris piece I think we've ever come across. See what we got. A little too soon. Can we salvage it? We cannot.
Yeah, she's got to push off a little bit more. It's all about timing here.
Third and final attempt.
Yes,
Whoa,
Sadie.
nice job. Great save. 30 seconds. Gonna have to go here. Gonna get away from her.
Yeah, she's got to move quick.
This would be a huge jump at only 5-1. She might be better off climbing up, but the leap out, not quite there.
Yeah, she might have to try the climb up approach.
Yeah, with a handful of seconds to go. At least gives it another try. With that, her run is done. Puts her into 12th place right now.
Yeah, just tough here. Doesn't quite have the height.
Yeah, because as soon as you jump, yeah, man, just shy of it. Makes it into the finals the next day. Might want to try a different approach, but we'll see. Zachary Osborn, your time to shine. Last runner of this wave.
Close it down, Zach. Can
Fired
we
up.
see a clear here on the final runner?
Come on, brother. Zach, 18 years old. Handful of years of experience. Repping the Obstacle Academy. We're going to go ahead and link on through what we can. Into the swing of things. We get that dismount quickly. That move, good, goes sideways at it. Needs to get that swing straightened out, though. We were just eating up the time here. But better than taking a fall. Pushing forwards now. Ooh, going for the plyo from the looks of it. He's going to try to split the difference or going straight from it. No,
the foot slipped.
Went skiing a little bit.
Oh, he had it.
Lost the traction on the heel. He's got the feel for it now. He'll be A-okay to really dial this in, try number 2.
I'd like to see him go right now, right as it's slowing down. There it is.
Hey. Now that grip, let's see what we got. Oh my gosh, yeah, he's like, oh, that didn't feel good.
Yeah, he put his hand too close to the middle, actually. And so since he got his hand too close to the middle, too much pressure on his bottom hand actually forced his body to rotate and pull it down.
Up and over. Can we get the turn? Force it. No, he's going around again. Time ticking away. It's going to be close here. Gonna have to really fight for this one. Oh, you can see the fingers popping off already. Fight.
Yeah, it's hard enough to do one time, but to have to do it 3 different times.
If he can touch that orange peel, that'll give him the point. I'm not sure. It might have counted. Not quite enough.
Yeah, I don't know. He might have timed out there, unfortunately, but that is going to do it for this wave.
Wave 2 is done, son. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. Oh. Actually,
let's
stand
see.
by, old man. We,
Nick Warren standing by.
Oh.
I might have misspoken.
We on.
I'm looking at the run order. I see wave 3, but looks like Nick Warren might be the final runner of the wave.
Oh, yeah. Looks like Swan gave him the.
I got to fire our run order guy.
Oh, man, yeah.
Which is Ethan, which I don't think I can do.
Oh, no. No. We're already short-staffed enough. Well, here we go, Mr. Warren. Season. Man, swinging into action. Stepping across, linking the TikTok.
The crowd going wild, dude. Everyone waiting for that link.
Well, you know it's the other athletes that are really excited to see that move because that's going to give them confidence that it can be done and save that much more time. Anywhere you can cut out a backswing, they're going to just jump at the opportunity. Nice job, Nick. 15 years old, 6 years of experience. Oi, look out. Getting a little hung up there. Trained at a next level and here at Gravity. Outside of Ninja plays football, basketball, and rugby. See if we can get this hop across. I'll end this landing. Hoi!
Nicely done. I was a little nervous when he came to a complete stop there, but he's got the power for it.
He dialed it in just right. Can we get these lemon wedges? Oh, yeah, no problem. Up and in. Nice job. Couple more moves to make. That was good enough to get him into the top 15. That one fall puts him 13th right now. Whole nother wave to go. Really need to lock this one in. Not going to get on the first attempt, but a full minute should give him 2 more tries. Here we go. Power. No! Again, the ricochet deciding to run things out here.
Yeah, he absolutely needs this here. Sitting in 13th won't be enough.
And again, you see just how tough of a move that is. Obstacle is designed to be a quick transition through. He's okay. Looks like he's taking a chance to catch his breath.
Yeah, but that is going to do it for the wave. Nick Warren, our last runner. Let's go ahead and take a look at the leaderboard and where things stand. For the women's side, Allison Bond, Kinley Jenkins, and Helena Smith are your top 3. Remember, the top 15 move on to day 2. Here is a look at where it stands. No clears. Handful of women to the last obstacle.
Almost clears. They were close.
Couple almost clears.
That's been a tough one today, man. They are, of course, designers came out swinging in 2025.
Yeah, and here is the look at the men's side. Max Libra, Lucas, and Dax, those are your top 3. Only 3 athletes to make it past the ricochet. It has been absolutely brutal out there. But we've got Wave 3 coming up, everybody. Wave 3 is coming up next, and we are excited to get that underway. Let's take a look real quick at the donation raffle going on. All the proceeds are going to the Willpower Foundation, a suicide prevention foundation. Please check it out. It is for a great cause. They're raffling off some Ninja Holds. So if you're looking to get some new Ninja Holds, go to the Gravity Forge website. You can see the item list on their Facebook and Instagram. So go ahead and check that stuff out. The Venmo QR code is right there if you would like to buy some raffle tickets and donate to this great cause. Jackson Erdos, one of the big proponents of mental health awareness, and so we're supporting the Willpower Foundation here today. So thank you guys. Check it out. That is going to do it for Wave 3. We're going to hit the sponsors and Patreons. Thank you to everyone who supports NSC, and that is going to do it. We'll see you in about 1 hour for Wave 3 and the conclusion of Day 1.
Thanks, everybody.
NinjaSportNetwork.com and click the store link in the header to check out our newly revamped store. We've got all kinds of great products, t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, blankets. They're a big hit. The holidays are coming up, just saying. Also, I have a baby to feed, so please buy something. NSC merchandise available now on our store. Ninja Sport Championship is brought to you by Ninja Master, because scoring your competition shouldn't be an obstacle. It's a Libre Family Restaurant, supporters of the Ronald McDonald House, helping children and families in need. Consider donating today. Biaggi Bros, a full-service logistics company with 3PL and supply chain solutions nationwide. Silent Ninja, custom ninja holds for your gym or backyard. Remember, the K is silent. DGS Ninja, the obstacle supplier with product lines designed by some of the best ninjas in the world. Ocean Needs Everyone, the nonprofit organization dedicated to helping save our oceans. Olo, the shoe company striving to make the best footwear for the biggest movement sports. Check out their Sapien X shoes in adult and kid sizes. Barbados Ninja Throwdown. Check out one of the most unique competitions in one of the most beautiful locations, coming August 2025. Slap Chalks, always within reach, no sweat. Check out their new Obsidian Pro line. And Bucket of Chalk, our official chalk sponsor. Reach into the bucket and grab some chalk today.
Hey Ninjas, we're here to tell you about some of the new and exciting things coming your way from Bucket of Chalk.
Our rodeo rope is an easy on the wallet and versatile way to spice up your training. We're here to help prepare you for any obstacle that may come your way.
Check out Galaxy Grip, which is our newest product that offers a clear antiperspirant for sweaty hands.
And lastly, at Bucket of Chalk, we're excited to bring you top tier experiences. Our mini bucket competition is happening June 7th and 8th at Ninja Intensity. This competition is for ages 13 and under, and we're stoked to bring you the excitement, the energy, and the reward of the Bucket of Chalk competitions. For more information, check out our website at bucketofchalk.com, and happy chalking. Sheesh, goosebumps. Crushed it, boys.
Literally.
Rock Solid Warriors hosting their annual Ninja Kids for Safe Kids competition, a multi-stage charity event February 15th and 16th. At this will run technical and speed courses, an optional tag team competition, and the top 3 qualify for UNAA Worlds.
Yeah, I just did a couple test runs. These are so much grippier than the Zantes. It's kind of insane. It feels like I just got an upgrade in a video game.
Hey Ninjas, we are excited to tell you about our weekend-long promotion.
To celebrate this NSC weekend, we're offering a special where any order over $25 on the Bucket of Chalk website will be entered to win a golden ticket. The golden ticket winner will receive a Bucket of Chalk rodeo rope as well as covered registration for the upcoming mini bucket competition, whether you've already signed up or you're planning to in the near future.
This youth competition has 4 divisions, allowing anyone 13 and under to experience the excitement and thrill of a Bucket of Chalk competition. The event will be held here at Ninja Intensity June 7th and 8th.
Good luck and happy chalking.
Ocean Needs Everyone is celebrating 5 years of saving the oceans. My name's Enzo, and through Ocean Needs Everyone, I help save the ocean by doing beach cleanups, seal and mangrove plantings, making art about recycled plastic, and making films regarding the ocean's health. How can you help save the oceans at home? Well, even if you don't live near an ocean, trash can end up in there eventually, so cut down on your use of single-use plastics. If you see trash on the roads or beaches, make sure to pick it up. Use less gas-powered vehicles, fish responsibly, and help support local organizations. I started my organization when I was 12 years old because I wanted to make a difference. So remember, you're never too young to follow your dreams and make a change. Let's all save our oceans together, one piece of trash at a time.